I was just gonna say that Jensen should. I saw him watching Caps VODs, but he couldn't understand any of the things that he was doing because he's just so much better. He was just like, wait, what? I can't understand like any of these moves, and it was just useless for him, so he stopped.
Is that what happened, Jetson?
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Yeah, he's just out of my league, dude. I don't know what was going on. That was crazy.
Yes, I gotcha.
Yeah, Perk's just going there to pick that up. Everything going perfectly for G2 right there. Yes, they lose the flash on Mickey, but Perks with some crucial skill shots was able to stay alive even though he lacked the flash. The question is, can Perks do the same? He does have vision that Hylissang is in the area.
For a dive mid.
And Fnatic, they want to go mid, not bot.
All right, no flash available. Caps is going to need to find some sort of stun or ultimate. He actually just gets chunked out. Take a look at that! The Hex and Caps turns it around. Praise from...
Nemesis was definitely top 2, but there was a big gap between Caps and Nemesis. I don't think Nemesis was necessarily top 2. I think that both Larsen and Humanoid are very, very good too. So I would say Nemesis should be at least paired even with Larsen and with Humanoid. I don't think it's he's better than them. Caps is not that good. What? You know, sometimes I feel blessed by the fact that I can sit next to him when he's playing solo queue. And sometimes I feel it's a curse because he does run it down from time to time. But he's really good, okay? He's really good. Caps is a good player. I mean, the thing about Caps is that he has insane mechanics. I think he has the best mechanics out of every European player. I think his movement and his mechanics are like really good. That's the thing about Caps.
In Europe is Caps, right? We all know Caps is insane, right? Or maybe it's not the best right now, maybe Humanoid's the best, whatever. Over the last 4 years or whatever, Caps has been the best, right? So, let's take Caps as an example. Look at Caps' solo queue. He goes up and down like a fucking yo-yo. He goes from rank 1 to Diamond 1 in... Well, not Diamond 1, but he goes from rank 1 to God knows what. This is Decay, by the way. In... every week. It's a fucking yo-yo, man. This guy doesn't care. From rank 1 to God knows where every single day. He has grey KDAs everywhere. Let's take this guy as an example. Green, green, blue, blue, green, almost green, green. You see my point? This guy is playing for low deaths and he's trying to play the game perfectly. There's no such thing as playing the game perfectly in a real world. What you want to do in solo queue, if you want to become the best, and this might sound really stupid, is you have to int to become good. Look at Caps as an example. You have to grief it to become good. Now it looks like he's actually running it, but what he's doing probably, if I watch the games, is he's inting to try and win the game for his team, okay? So if the game is losing and you're down 5 kills to 1, and your lane is already hard because your laner has a kill, then you need to do something to save the game. So you have to go for just random hero plays.
Right now, Fnatic is only Caps. He's really stepping up and he's actually just solo carrying our early games, our late games, whatever he's put on, right? Either he's put on something that's more early game oriented and he's hard carrying early game, or he's put on something that's more mid to late and then he's hard carrying mid to late. But I hope that Fnatic can become a mixture of all 5 players.
We're trying to figure out how to play teamfights, like, perfectly. Like, not perfectly, but, like, how do we win? And we eventually realized, you know what, like, Caps just get a J and just run it down. Like, apparently every time you flash in and just int it, you kill 5 people, so just go. And, well, that's what we tried, and apparently it worked.
Well, you had no TP on support from the rest of GG. Oh, Caps! He just solo kill Perk!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to an international event as Caps smacks Perks.
Oh,
range?
Yeah, I'm in range.
I'm in range.
Look, Rain!
I think we might win. I'm here.
We win.
Oh, smart man!
Holy Caps, I saw that. That was really sick.
Holy fucker!
I'm blocking, we win.
You kill him, I think, and I kill this. Yeah, nice, guys. Oh, this play, man.
What do you say, Dylan? What do you say, huh?
And no.
Holy moly! Holy
We did it.
Let's go. You cannot relent for a second. You cannot give an inch. You cannot blink against Fnatic because they will destroy you.
And we just said it before that fight. The next big team fight decides everything. If Misfits win it, they go.
好，我们其实可以看到 Caps 选手在我们本次的 MSI 的 好，非常感谢文伟先生为 Cap 选手颁发的 MVP 的奖杯 ，Thank you，Thank you。好，那接下来呢，我们也要想问一问 Caps。
3 win games they playing ever. So I was sitting there, I was 0-1. I was like, Dylan really hates me now. Dylan, and now I can't. I was actually thinking like, now I can't say that every time I say a random pick it's good, but then it was good. But LeBlanc would have been perfect. I was like, it's the only champion in the game that would have turned that fight around. It's the only champion in the game. And someone was like, but I think it's lost. And I was like, Susanna's done by the way. And then you actually won.
When I look at Luka and Rasmus, it's like having Ronaldo and Messi at the same team, on the same team. Like Luka is the guy that he's talented, of course, but he like works really hard and like he takes everything so serious. When it comes into training, and you know what I mean. It's more tryhard, Whereas Caps is more like Messi, or kind of Neymar, right? He's super talented. He plays the game because he loves the game, not because he feels like he has to get better. He just loves the game so much, He's just a happy guy. So they both together, it just works actually, because they realize that there's not a single path to success,
Caps is past his prime. I think that's a very stupid question. Stupid questions require stupid answers. Like, what does it mean if a player is past his prime? What is even prime? And how do you define what is prime? And how do you know that he is not gonna be in prime in 1 month? Like, it's just like a very stupid question. I think after someone's career, you can clearly see, or after someone finishes his career, you can see, you can say, okay, this was his best year of playing, or something like that. But while someone is still playing, nothing changed. Like, everything changes. Like last year, Doinby had the best probably year of performing until Worlds, right? It was probably his best year of playing. And people were saying he was in his prime in Season 9, but that's not true.
Indeed, next week on this exact stage, you'll face SKT. I talked to Faker earlier, and he actually wanted this matchup. He said, I want that revenge versus G2 for them then. Give me your final words for SKT next week.
Yeah, I think Faker should be scared because Clubs is coming.